everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is Thursday, March 26th. This is 2 weeks in to the isolation for our family. We haven't really done too much since 2 weeks ago. I've been working on things and I thought, well, the 1, 2, 3 is ready, so let's do it. So I just thought I'd do a quick little check-in before we get to the 1, 2, 3s. I'm just kind of looking at my notes here. I just really wanted to kind of see how you're enjoying the little play and create videos. I think I had asked for a few suggestions, but I'm always looking to find out what you guys want to see. So I've done a couple of different card ones, layouts, a little 3D Easter basket, a little tag accordion album. Tomorrow or Saturday, I'll have another, I actually have a new cut file for you, and I'm going to show you how to use it 2 different ways on a couple of different layouts. So that's another layout coming. So tell me what else you would like to see, okay? I'm always interested in finding out what you guys need and want, and hopefully I can give that to you. So again, I just want to remind you that there's tons and tons of free resources. So there'll be this new 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3s all the way back to 2018. There's the March sketch bundle, which was the sketch bundle from the Scrap Your Stash 2020 course, okay? And don't forget that in that March sketch bundle, there is a coupon code. So it is not too late to join the Scrap Your Stash class. We've got about 300, almost 400 ladies, about 379, something like that right now, enrolled. And they are, they scrap their stash all year long, but now being at home, they're getting more pages than ever done. So we'd love to have you join us. I'll put the link for that class and the upcoming NSD class in the links as well. Okay, so lots of inspiration. Don't forget to join the free membership community. I'll put that in the links as well. We have almost 1,000 people who have joined the free membership community. So that's very, very exciting. Okay, let's get to it here. Let me switch you over and tell you what I'm working with. So I'm in the process of finishing off the NSD guide and the spring medley guide. So I thought that for the March 1, 2, 3, we would do Easter. So this, of course, is the Easter theme pack. And I'm really loving the theme packs because it's sort of just enough. Of course, you get the 4 pattern papers, 2 of each. All right, so that one is the green bunnies. And then you get 2 of these fantastic cut apart sheets, and then you get 2 that have the pink basket and floral pattern. There we go. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using today. Then you also get a sheet of coordinating cardstock, and in this case it's raspberry. Now I'm not going to be using this for my layout today because I have another plan for it that you'll see in a couple weeks, or actually probably next week, a little bit closer to Easter. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm actually going to use just some white cardstock for my base, and I'm going to use the light moss. This was the light moss cardstock that came with it was the bonus color from the most recent cardstock buffet. So this is really pretty, but obviously you could pull out the yellow. If you have more of the raspberry, you can pull out that, and the leaf green actually works really nicely as well. So I'm going to use the moss green for my, my photo mats, and I'm going to use this paper for my layout, okay? And then also in the theme pack, of course, you get 2 sheets of stickers, more than enough for 2 or 3 layouts, okay? So I think I'm probably going to be using this, these letters that spell Easter, maybe the basket and one of the bunnies, and I think I'll probably be using the egg border, okay, the Easter egg border. All right, so that's very cute. All right, if you are new to the 1, 2, 3s, hopefully you know by now kind of what they're all about, but basically we use that 1 piece of the double-sided paper, all right? We use the 2 pieces of cardstock for our base. This is just sort of an extra, okay? And then we make all 3, actually we just make 3 cuts, and then that makes everything we need for the entire layout. And of course, every month I give you a free handout that you can download that gives you the sketch, the cutting guide, and the layout. This one right here is just kind of my sample mock-up layout that I do digitally. As soon as I finish my layout today, I will switch that, and it will be, you'll have a copy of the finished layout to refer to. And we've also got the instructions. So for this particular 1, 2, 3, basically we're just going to be making a couple of strips and then a couple of large pieces. So our first cut is going to be at 2.5 inches. Okay, we're going to make a 2.5 inch by 12 inch border. The second cut would be at 5 inches on a full-size sheet. That will give us a second 2.5 inch border. Then we're going to take that remaining piece, turn it 90 degrees, and cut at 3 inches. And that will give us a 3 by 7 rectangle and a 9 by 7 rectangle. And those are the pieces we'll need to create the entire layout. So let's get out our 12-inch trimmer to do the cutting. And this should go pretty fast. Now, this is a directional pattern, so you may want to think about that. I would like my flowers to be going the right way. So knowing that, and knowing that this is the piece that I want to have my flowers on, so I'm going to actually turn it sideways. So that means I'm going to have my Easter basket paper going in this sideways direction, okay? So first of all, 2.5 inches. There's one. I'm not going all the way to the edge these days. I'm lifting it up too quickly, getting ahead of myself. There we go. Okay, and then another 2.5 inches. That would be 5 on a full-size sheet. Okay, and now we're going to take this last piece, turn it, and cut it at 3 inches. All right, and that's all of our cutting done. So as I mentioned, I want this large piece to be my floral pattern. So that's going to go just about in the middle here. And then I'm going to flip over these two, one border across the top and one border at the bottom of this side. And then I can just adjust that so that it's equidistant between the two strips. All right, and then I'm just going to flip that last piece over and it's going to fill in like that. Okay, now when you look at the sketch, you'll see that we're going to put 4 4x4 photos kind of overlapping this paper on this side, and then we have room for 2 4x6s. Then we're going to write our journaling right in the middle. Now, as always, there's lots of different things you can do with this. If you don't want to use 4x4 photos, you could definitely replace those with 2 4x6 photos, for example. And if you have more 4x6s, you could squeeze 3 all the way along here and then write your journaling down below. So again, this is just sort of the base. You can do whatever you need to do to make the photos work for you. But I'm just going to cut out some of this moss green paper into my photo mat, and we'll just see how it all looks in the end. I've mentioned this before, but it's worth mentioning again. When I mat my photos, I like to actually create the mats to the size indicated on the sketch. So where it says 4x6, I'm actually going to create a 4x6 mat and then trim my photos down just a little bit. And I think I've mentioned this before. That's for 2 reasons. One is I'm cheap. So I like to get the most out of my paper as possible. And if you're, even if you're cutting 1/4 inch larger, you're actually going to be running out of, you won't get as many mats out of it. So by cutting, 4x4s, 4x6s from your cardstock, you won't have as much waste. And it's really easy to trim your photos down afterwards. All right, so my 2 4x6s are going to go there. Oh, I need one more. I need one more 4x4. Just do this one quickly. I forgot. And then my 4x4 photos will all go. Just play around with that. Show as much or as little of the background paper as you like. And again, one of the tricks to making a symmetrical layout, or sorry, a a linear layout look good is making sure you have the same distance in between each of your photo mats. Okay, so that's pretty much the layout you can see. And as I mentioned, I'm going to put my Easter, the words Easter over here. That's kind of small, so I may make a little cluster with some other words. So that's going to go there. I think I'm going to use those fun Easter egg borders right over top of the pink border pieces. And then do my journaling and a little bit of an embellishment down here. Tiny one up here just to kind of provide a little bit of continuity there. And then a little bit of embellishment at the top and bottom of this piece. So we're really kind of focusing the embellishments in these two long slim areas, but it will create some movement all the way around your page. So again, we're not kind of in a triangle, we're almost more like a circle for this particular layout. Okay, so that's it, and I will make sure to show you, post a picture of the final layout at the end of the video. With the exception of the actual Easter stickers, the papers themselves are really, really pretty. So you could definitely, you know, use the paper, save the Easter stickers for, you know, another time, and then use other floral stickers, things like that. Use the white ABC 1, 2, 3 stickers for your title. That would all be beautiful. So I hope you're staying in, washing your hands, and staying safe. Keep yourself and your families well. And if you do get sick, my prayers and thoughts are with you for a speedy, speedy recovery. Okay? All right. Love you all. Take care in this time, especially, and we will see you again soon. Okay. Bye-bye for now.